The worst day on Wall Street since the crash of 1987.
The Dow traders are standing there watching it.
Who do you hold responsible for that?
You had Wall Street firms participating. You had mortgage originators.
What's up, you guys? This is AD and welcome back to the channel. There's so much going on this couple of days, following months, even probably saying going back all the way to 28, where this whole resentment with big money, hedge funds, specifically in this case with Melvin Capital and Citadel, and even Robinhood was thrown into the mix with this, where Wallstreetbets has gone together with a bunch of, redditors, and they wanted to basically give a right hook and a left hook to those, big institutional money, aka Wall Street, to know how it feels to basically lose money. Like at this moment, I feel like I'm just witnessing history, and I'm actually glad that I'm part of it as an investor and knowing exactly what's going on. And I can feel like, as one of the small guys, the institutional money, aka Wall Street, with these hedge funds, have gotten a lot more greedy in the past years, and usually it's the small guy that gets hurt. And this time it was the opposite. The small guy actually dealt the hurt to this big money. And the crazy thing that is happening right before our eyes, how big money is getting help by brokerages, specifically in this case Robinhood.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Robinhood wasn't the only one, but Robinhood was the one that took the initiative to stop investors from buying any more stocks from GameStop, AMC, in BlackBerry, and I'm pretty sure there was other that they listed, and they didn't even give out any good reasons. I'll show you guys in a minute where exactly what their response was, which I feel like it was a lot of bull. It's become something that everybody's been talking about, where basically the government and a lot of senators have actually said, you know what, this has been going on for long enough and is about to put a stop to this, because it is insane how much power in big institutional money has had over the stock market, and they've been getting away with so much. So where to start, right? So me personally, I joined the Wallstreetbets community a couple of weeks ago, and I was just following them because sometimes there's a lot of funny stuff, a lot of good memes, a lot of those funny terms, hold diamond hands, going to the moon, rocket this, and they just like put all their stupid plays. And I think a lot of this is just people blowing their money, just because they know that it's just for fun, right? And maybe others might argue that they might be a lot more than that. And honestly, I can say now that they have become a little bigger, maybe there were individuals right there that actually had good plays. I honestly never really followed them closely. I just followed them for the funny, hilarious memes and their YOLO plays. But it's definitely shown now that Wallstreetbets is a force to be taken serious, especially how a couple individuals decided, let's see how many of these stocks are getting shorted, and they saw that the top shorted stocks, and the top was GameStop. Unbelievably, GameStop was being shorted more shares than the company had available to even buy stocks for. So people are saying, how the hell is Wall Street allowing these hedge funds basically short stocks that they didn't even have available to short? And like redditors do and their YOLO plays, they were saying, let's teach these guys a big lesson that they shouldn't be shorting stocks to the ground like this. So everybody started, I like GameStop, I'm not gonna let it fail, because GameStop actually has done a few things that you can probably say or make the case that it's like a turnaround play. But this guy's just they were saying, we're not gonna let the big money get away with this. Let's teach these hedge funds a lesson not to mess with us. So they decided to run up that stock. These hedge funds had to basically cover their calls, and covering their shorts cost them billions of dollars, and that's where we're at right now at this point. And what made this a lot more crazier than that, basically hedge fund losing billions of dollars, where you can make the argument that the hedge funds, like the big money, wasn't really the ones hurting. It was the people that this hedge funds manage their money, like doctors, teachers, policemen. But you know what? I want to make this argument. How can these hedge funds allow themselves to be over leveraged and using their investors' money as to cover those short calls and basically go scot-free, right? That's not fair, because as an individual investors, as retail investors, if we do something stupid like that and we end up losing money, guess who's gonna bail us out? Nobody. So this is a case where for years, big money, hedge funds, Wall Street has been getting bailed out by the government, and specifically using taxpayer money, which makes it a lot like, it's just people had enough of that shit. Excuse my language. But honestly, it is about time that they got a taste of their own medicine. And the crazy thing is that when they lose money, the retail investors are the ones that are called manipulators. They're manipulating the market. And what I found more disgusting today as a Robinhood investor, and it definitely is going to make me change my brokerage account to Fidelity very soon, is what Robinhood did. Robinhood basically told people you cannot invest in all these stocks that are getting run up by Wallstreetbets, which are the stocks that these hedge funds are running up. I've been shorting. GameStop, Nokia, AMC, BlackBerry, and I think there was like other stocks. I think there was 13 or so. And Robinhood told, you know what, you cannot buy these stocks anymore. And their excuse was,
well, I know that there's rumors around that we were directed by market makers or other market participants to do this, and I want to be 100% clear. This decision was not made on the direction of any market maker or other market participants. So why'd you do it? Decision. Robinhood, as a brokerage, has lots of financial requirements, SEC requirements. We have to put up money at clearinghouses. The amount of money that we have to put up depends on market volatility, and we're in a historic situation where there's a lot of activity and a lot of buying concentrated in a relatively small number of symbols that are going viral on social media. So we haven't really seen anything like this before. And to prudently manage the risk and the deposit requirements, we had to restrict buying in these 13 stocks.
The CEO of Robinhood could not have done any worse than he did. He single-handedly destroyed the branding, investors' confidence in using their platform, their future growth of people actually wanting to come into that platform. I can safely say that this is the beginning of the end of Robinhood as we speak.
You were the chosen one!
It is just amazing the PR nightmare they're going to have now. How they come back this, I have no idea. And the main reason is not because of the things that he said, but the way that he came out so dismissive of the concerns of people having of how they handle this. I had those concerns, and I'm not even invested in those stocks. Like, where a company can tell you what to do with your money, I don't like that. We're freaking adults. So what's gonna come out of this? Well, there's already a class action lawsuit against Robinhood and other brokers to stop, trading for these stocks, as well as an investigation by the SEC whether there was market manipulation happening under these brokerages, and as well as there's gonna be a Senate hearings with Robinhood, and I don't know if they're gonna have other brokerages coming in here, but there's gonna be definitely people answering some questions of what is going on and whether there's gonna be government regulations from this. Now we're gonna have to see what happens in this, because this is gonna be definitely things that are gonna probably happen within the next weeks, couple months, even probably years of how this is gonna, you know, all play out. Wow, there's a lot of information. I just brought the bare minimum. I know that many other people have been talking about it, so I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the majority of our information. But if you guys want to, you know, add your own thoughts down in the comment box below, and maybe, you know, share some information that I didn't say and you want people to know, you know, post it down there, as well as, you know, give the thumbs up to let me know if you enjoyed the video. Share the video as well to let more people know about it. If maybe, you know, one of your friends has not heard about what's going on, because it's very important information, not just for investors, but for the general population to know. And as well as, if you have not done so already and you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button to keep yourself more updated for future stuff like this. And remember that this was AD. I'll be seeing you guys later.